This episode is brought to you by Amazon Prime. There's nothing sweeter than baking cookies during the holidays. With Prime, I get all my ingredients delivered right to my door, fast and free, no last-minute store trips needed. And of course, I blast my favorite holiday playlist on Amazon Music. It's the ultimate soundtrack for creating unforgettable memories. From streaming to shopping, it's on Prime. Visit Amazon.com/Prime to get more out of whatever you're into.
This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Upgrade your business with Shopify, home of the #1 checkout on the planet. Shop Pay boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning fewer carts going abandoned and more sales going cha-ching. So if you're into growing your business, get a commerce platform that's ready to sell wherever your customers are. Visit Shopify.com to upgrade your selling today.
Looking for a pickup truck to get just about anything done? Look no further. The Chevy Silverado EV isn't just the most powerful Silverado ever, with next-level towing capability and technology. It also offers game-changing versatility with the available multi-flex midgate and tailgate, which means Silverado EV helps you carry large, bulky, and oddly shaped items up to nearly 11 feet in length. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Visit Chevrolet.com to learn more.
I was thinking that's an all day. I don't want to sit there.
Okay. And we are good to go. And am I close enough? Oh, did I do that? Oh, I think I messed it up on this one. Let me just fix this one.
So you have 3 cameras going? Are you live in different?
Yes, and then
Okay.
the microphone is Spotify, Pandora, that's Big O, that's Facebook, and this is YouTube.
What is now Big O?
Yes, you need to get on there too.
Okay.
Yeah, Big O is kind of, to me, I think it's better than TikTok.
Okay.
Like, TikTok is, it's nothing compared to Big O. Big O, you get so many, we already got like, 74 people watching?
Oh wow.
Let's see. Okay, this one isn't working for some reason. Let me get the TikTok ready. Y'all come on in. Let me get this TikTok started. For some reason, when I went live the other day with my guest, his conversation, I guess, was too much for Instagram. And they blocked me. I was like, ooh. But, you know, he was speaking some real stuff.
Yeah. Some
like,
people aren't ready for that.
no, they not. And the Couch Chronicles is where it ain't no fucking limits. So I don't censor anybody. I don't say, hey, you know, be careful what you say. Because YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, we still listening. So, okay. And I hate when it does that. Can I set this here for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. Just give me one more second.
I like the Christmas tree. It's upside down.
Thank you. It's funny, sometimes people come in here and they go, your tree is upside down. I'm like, yeah. I said, we dare to be different. Okay. Let's see. Oh, let me turn this one off. All right. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get it popping.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
Y'all come on in.
I look like and feel like I'm
That is a good feel-good song.
Thank you.
I like it.
Now, can you tell everybody what your name is and where you are from?
My name is Crystal Rivers, and I am currently from downtown Oklahoma City.
Okay. All right. Now, what got you started in this business?
Long story short,
You don't have to make a long story short ever.
no, so I ran into my friend Lorraine, and she had started a business, and she started several businesses, and I happened to be out of a job and not wanting to go back to corporate world. I lost my job in February and was blessed with having something saved and you know, that type of thing that I could enjoy a little bit of a relaxed time, and I needed that. I was dealing with a lot of personal things. My dad was sick. My dad passed away. You know, things like that. So I took that time off, and then I ran into her at an HR event, and we've actually known each other since 2015.
Wow.
Back in the day, you know, we have HR connections. I was a director of HR for a while, and she's in the sales, the benefits and area, so we've worked a lot together, but we reconnected, and she said, hey, I started this, do you want to help me out? Help, I can't talk now.
Okay.
Help out with it, and I said, yeah, that'd be fun. And so that's what I'm doing.
Wow. Now, did you know anything about the bracelets and everything about it? Wow. So when she was telling you, like, what was your first thoughts?
I mean, my daughter and her ex-boyfriend had gotten bracelets somewhere, fair or somewhere, so I knew somewhat of what it was. But no, she said, come over and let me train you. And I went over and we did a bunch of bracelets, and I was like, oh, I can do this. This is fun. I like it. And, you know, then we get to look for new chains and learn more about how this works and, you know, why you have to use the spark pad and, you know, those types of things. It's been fun.
Wow.
I've met a lot of good people at markets or working, you know, in booths, different places. So.
Wow. Now, what's your favorite thing about it since you've been doing it?
I think the reasoning behind why people are getting them.
Right.
You know, I had a girl that came, she had hers for 3 years, and it was in memory of, and it was all stretched out, so we replaced it. But, you know, it's things like that, or the mother-daughter bracelets, or I got this one when my dad passed away, and I saw the green. My dad was in landscaping, and he just lived around trees, and so that reminded me of him. So I got that for him, in memory of him. And because it's permanent, it kind of has that more sentimental value to it. So that's probably my favorite part about it. Because other than that, I mean, it's jewelry, you know. It's the meaning behind it that adds the value.
Yes, exactly. Now, how do you promote, like, if you wasn't on here, how do you promote to get other people to maybe come through and shop with you guys? How do you promote?
We have our Facebook, our Instagram. We also, you know, reach out to all of our network, and we do corporate events, private parties, markets. And so through each one of those, you get more word of mouth out.
Right. Can you explain to the people that's watching a little bit about your private events?
So private events, we'll say a girls' night out or in, and we can get together and, you know, have a mimosa bar, do a little bubbles and bracelets, you know, just a fun night in with your girlfriends, or, you know, your little girl is turning 13 and she wants, you know, bracelets. We get together and do a fun party for them, and you know, we can still do bubbles and you know, create it tailored to their desires. So
Now, is it the people that book you that bring the bubbles, or do you bring the bubbles?
we could do whatever works out best. We can
Wow.
supply. We have different options. We're very flexible in our
Mhm.
build out, and
Okay.
so we can really customize it to whatever you want it to
Now,
be.
who got that part started, or has it always been like that since you started?
Oh, yeah, it's been like that.
Mhm.
Lorraine she's the mastermind.
Right.
She
Yes.
works her ass off.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
I just show up.
Now, I got a question for the both of you. What's your zodiac signs?
I'm a Libra.
Okay.
Aquarius.
Okay. Your birthday's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. What, the 29th? Was I guessing too hard?
46.
What day is your birthday?
February 3rd.
February 3rd.
Hmm.
Okay. Yes, I love the energy because Aquarius, Libra, I fucks with them. Okay. Now, for somebody who's never heard of a Forever bracelet, how would you explain it to them?
It's high quality jewelry that what makes it different, what makes it permanent is the way that we attach it.
Mm-hmm.
And we attach it using a little what's called a jump ring,
Mm-hmm.
and we just connect the two
I
pieces
don't even
together.
see mine. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, sometimes you have to hunt for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just make one tiny little prick with the welder, and it's connected.
Right. Now, so it's a welder. It's not like the actual welder machines that spark up and
No,
get in your eye.
I guess it's just like a, what would you call it?
Pen needle welder.
Yeah.
It's still a welder, though.
Yeah.
It's
it
a very
sparks a
tiny,
little bit, but
and it will only
spark on the
the-
jumper.
Can you show the camera? Yes. Now, how
It's
long
tiny.
did it take for you to learn that? Is that sharp?
I mean, yeah, it's a needle, and
Mhm.
we clean it off
Mm-hmm.
so that the stuff doesn't stick to it.
Right.
It didn't take me very long to learn how.
Yeah.
Almost looks like the tattoo needle.
It only sparks on the actual jump ring.
Yeah.
So it's not going to ever spark on skin or anything.
Right.
It has to be
Okay.
on that ring. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's safe.
Super safe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right, yeah, I could have it on and do this,
Mhm.
and it's not going to do anything.
Now, how high does that go?
Does this go?
But it's only based on the coin type
Yeah.
of gold or silver.
It
Right,
goes
okay.
probably
So you have to
high.
to go to a certain
Yeah.
number to
Or
whichever
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're all different based on the jump ring that we
So
use.
how do you remember that though? You just know.
Cheat sheet.
Well, we only really have 2 jump rings,
Mm-hmm.
and so I just know,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
Now, if we got more than that, then I would probably have to start
Right.
trying to guess what it is, but why isn't that staying on there?
Now, when it comes to the shopping for the bracelets, the material, what does that consist of? Do you actually go to like a whole shop and you look, or do you just go
No,
online?
we use a reputable vendor
Mm-hmm.
who's been around for a while,
Right.
and we just order online.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
So
this
it's
is
a
honestly the
permanent
first time.
bracelet vendor. Like
Right.
it's
So they
not
have their
just-
own vendors.
yeah, it's
Perfect. Okay.
They sell it themselves. No Etsy, no Amazon.
Yeah, no
just
Right.
Etsy,
basically
no.
Right.
soap
Okay.
and tarnish and
Right. See, and the reason why I'm asking is because some of my people that's watching, they've probably never heard of it. I've never.
True.
You
Yeah.
guys are the first
Yeah.
ones that I've never ever heard of it until I met you guys. I was like, wow, like this is
Okay.
actually like. I was obsessed. I was like, I just kept scrolling on their page. I was like, they gonna hit me back because I want to learn. I want to
Yeah.
know. I'm like, this is people make jewelry all the time, but for it to be forever and sentimental,
Yeah,
I was like,
it's
that's
also
dope.
it's also custom fit.
Yeah.
Like I have really small wrists, so
Yeah.
when I go to, any department store or whatever
Mhm.
and try to find bracelets, they're all
It's usually too big.
so
or,
big.
Yeah.
And so I liked it because I
Yeah.
can make it fit.
Right.
And I got to put one on my granddaughter.
See?
Little bitty.
Yes. And again, you guys can even book them to come to your events if you have an event. you know, like a ladies' night. And I don't know if you guys ever done a male revenue, but there's a lot of ladies that's there. That
Actually, we had more when we were at the mall for a short period. We had more men get bracelets than ladies. So we have
see,
a
that's
men's
actually
line.
one of my questions. Do men are
Oh,
men?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Them and their girlfriends will come up and get them together. So yeah.
Often.
So which ones would you would you suggest for a man?
I would say this one is
We have a lot more,
one
we just-
that I got a lot of
Okay.
guys have gotten, and then this one even. This chain is really cool because sometimes it looks black, sometimes it looks gray
Right.
or blue.
Yeah.
But this has also been one that I've had a lot of men get, or even like this. I've had a couple of guys get
Oh,
just the
yeah.
white.
Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that one a lot. Yeah, that is dope. And I can actually pull them up closer to the screen.
Yes.
Do you want to pick one?
These are some of the ones that they are for the men. Hello, everybody. I see y'all. Beautiful. I can actually get my wife to be a demonstration for one of the men's one.
There you go.
Y'all see that one? That's nice as well. This white one is hot. Yeah, that's really nice. I see y'all. Now, first of all, if you guys are just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram and my main YouTube Instagram and my .coms, which is THA, real JANELL, and THA Couch.com. Follow my guests on all social media. Their business website is also Forever Frosted, not OKC. It's foreverfrosted.com, right? Foreverfrosted.com and Forever Frosted Oklahoma on all social media. Make sure that you follow them, support them, book them for your next event. Ladies, I know y'all be having them ladies' nights. And, what is it called? I didn't have one, but whenever you get married and the
Bridal showers.
bridal shower.
Yes.
I didn't
yes.
have one. But the ladies that's having bridal showers coming up, I've seen this a
It
lot of
is
ladies that,
fun. You can get
Yeah.
all your bridal party can all get
Yes.
matching.
and it's a forever memory. Okay? I'm just saying. Now, which one is your most popular one?
Most popular, I would say any of the paperclip type are really popular, or well, this one is my favorite, and everyone has liked it. Yes, the one you have. The color ones, because, well,
That red
if
one
you're
looks dope.
OU, if you're
Oh, yeah.
OSU,
Oh, yeah, this one is
if
beautiful.
you are Thunder,
Agreed.
you know, Deer Creek, Piedmont, even.
Oh, yeah, we can
like,
show them this whole thing. Oh, yeah, that one is real hot.
Yeah. So a lot of, and plus these are really like smooth and
Yeah, they are.
on your skin. So
These are beautiful. Wow. And that's good because I was like, wow, you know what? I know the men, they don't have nothing like this. But to know that they can actually get this.
oh yes.
And that one is like a brown color, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That'll even be nice because it also got that little shine to it.
We have some other options as well
Okay.
besides those, but those are probably, this one is probably the one I've done the most of.
Okay, okay. Now, and you said in the mall, so you guys actually have a storefront?
We did. We did during the month of November. And
How
it
did
was
that go?
good.
Did you like it?
I don't think that Quail Springs Mall is a is
It
the
doesn't
right
have as much
place.
traffic.
It does not have enough
Yeah.
traffic.
I had to do both malls when I was selling Givenchy, and I was like, I didn't, even though I made sales there, I was like, it just wasn't as Penn Square Mall.
Right. And so, with the overhead of being at the mall, we do so much better. Just
right.
And then
you got to
we're
make it
not
make
tied
sense
somewhere every day. We know that when we're working, we're actually going to be working.
Yes.
And not just sit at the mall while no one comes around.
Right.
So, it's a better option for us.
Yes, it definitely is. And even those businesses that want to get into the mall, think about your costs first. Think about if the traffic is, not just because it's a mall and it's a good idea, but you got to think about the traffic too, because sometimes you can get more traffic just doing it locally or by yourself. So I definitely understand that. Have you ever gotten an unsatisfied customer?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Have I ever had an
No, pause.
The charity event for the
we
urban
did,
house.
yes.
I seen that. Was it the dog?
Yes, the dog birthday party. They were raising money for the vet bills.
Wow.
And so they had vendors come out, and so we went out there.
Seen that. It was so beautiful. How did that go? Did you like it?
Yeah, it went really well, actually. They were really sweet people. And I don't know that I heard how much they raised, but they had a nice little,
turnout.
Silent auction, and then we did that. So it was good. It was really good.
Yes, I seen that. Now, I was saying, have you ever had an unsatisfied customer?
Not to my knowledge. Nobody's ever come back and complained to me.
How many businesses can say that? I love that. That's dope.
When we were working at the mall, I had a customer come, and she was a college student, and she sat and talked with me because what do? The mall's dead, and you sat and talked to everybody. I had several mall walkers stop and talk. But after I did her bracelet, a week, 2 weeks later, she's coming back through the mall. She puts her mom on hold to come over and make sure and say hi and see how I was. So that was sweet. I liked that. But I've had much more of that. I haven't had any complaints.
Yes, that's what's up. I love that. Now, do you miss that part of being in the mall?
Oh, definitely.
Because even though, the bookings is better for money-wise, you get to meet different people, and it puts different people in your life and different connections.
Well, we became like a mall family.
Right.
There's little booths here, a little booth here.
Yeah.
Santa was right behind us.
Right.
So,
And Sunday, though, we're bringing them all together. Sunday, we're bringing all of us together.
Sunday, yes, our little vendors are coming back together.
Wow.
And we're going to do a little neighborhood market in the Grove.
Yeah.
Is it open for the public?
Yeah.
Yes.
Holiday
Bazaar.
The Grove in Edmond, off of
192nd Sunday between May and Portland.
Okay, between May and Portland.
We'll give you the address.
Yes.
Okay, yes, please, so
at the
that way I can
clubhouse.
tag it and put it here
But
in the
we'll be
comments.
doing that market. It's from 12 to 4.
One of the goat milk people.
Yes.
And the somebody that does
The
all
tan
Christmas.
goat soap.
Wow.
It's pretty good soap too.
Well, I'm vegan. I'm not going to get the soap, but I'm definitely going to try
They
to
have
come support.
just olive oil soap.
Really?
Without the goat milk.
Wow. I might,
They
That
have some
definitely
like
sounds
charcoal
like something I
soap
want.
and sea sponges and stuff like that. It's pretty good stuff.
Yeah, definitely want to come. So if you guys want the information, I will definitely make sure to put it in the description. So always make sure that you read the description because that's where most of the information is. Just saying. Now, you don't only do bracelets, right?
Oh no, we
What
can
else do you
do an anklet, we can do necklaces, we can do rings. We can do the chains in the hair. And then
Now, are they different chains for the hair or?
no, they're the same
Wow.
ones. Yeah, we can make them where you can, the extension bead is in your hair, permanently or semi-permanent, but you can clip the chain in and out of that.
Wow.
We can make it that way, or we can make it permanent.
Huh.
So.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that one day. Now, how long did it take for you to learn?
Oh, don't know. I just got started and did like 7 or 8 bracelets in a row, and it's like, okay, I think I know how to do this now.
Do you feel like you perfected it now?
I know, yeah, I feel like I can do it.
I know that's right. You can do it with your eyes closed.
No, well, I mean, I feel like most of the time my eyes are closed, just trying to see it.
Now, how could somebody go about starting their own forever company? What advice would you give to them?
If you're going to start something like this, you can't just start it and think you're going to make money right away.
Okay.
The only way you make money is busting your butt, calling everybody and trying to get in the door, you know. And that's why I admire Lorraine. She sits and she calls, and she drove by the mall and said, you know, I'm just going to call. And so she called, and we got in. Or, you know, the country clubs, or, you know, our HR. I wouldn't have thought, you know, oh, send an email to the HR people, you know, and do something like that. And so she's really good at that. And I think that's the only way you can succeed, is if you keep trying. There's been lots of little markets that we went to that were nothing.
Right.
But you keep trying. You get your name out. You keep trying.
Now, how many forever bracelets companies are there in Oklahoma? Aren't you guys like the only one?
So it is not it's not like a Mary Kay, I would say.
Right.
It's more, you know, you buy the equipment,
Go through training.
and go through your training, but then you're good. I mean, like, you do your own business. And so there's other permanent bracelet or jewelry providers, I guess you could say. But we are the only forever frosted. Yeah.
Period. Forever frosted.
You want to know where the name came from?
Yeah, that's actually what I was about to ask.
How to lose a guy in 10 days. Frost yourself.
Really? Now, I'm catching up on movies because I wasn't into just like watching TV. So I'm actually going to add that to the list.
How to lose a guy in 10
That's
days.
one
That's
thing
the
you need
best.
to, yeah.
Best.
Wow.
Frost yourself.
And I was thinking that it was because, you know, jewelry.
Yeah.
I'm icy. You know, you always got some jewelry on. So I was like, okay, forever frosted. I actually, I had my dermals going down my neck, but because of my neck surgery, I had to take them out. But I was like, I always have my permanent jewelry on. And I've always been into, like, permanent. Like, something that was different. And I was like, this is very different.
Yeah.
Like, I literally, like, I don't care who else is out here. Y'all not doing it like forever frosted. Okay. Now, y'all literally impressed me. I was like, wow, this is like, what? And it doesn't break me out.
Yes, because it's quality chains. It's not Amazon.
Right. That was actually one of my
eBay.
next questions. So for those that's watching, you know, can you explain, like, you know, how come it doesn't break them out? Like, how come it wouldn't?
Well, most of them are
not plated.
Yeah, it's all gold filled, so it's all gold or, you know, sterling silver, you know, good quality.
Not plated. A lot of they plate it, so it's not filled.
Yeah.
Right. And for those that don't know, that that's what makes it not break you out. Like, you won't be itching. I'm talking about, like, I'm the type of person that I will be itching. I will be turning green and.
Well, because if it's only plated, then that little top layer that's plated comes off, and then the cheap metal is exposed, and then that's causes issues. So, gold filled is the way to go.
Right.
And they're tainty. That's why you can get through airport security. They're lightweight. They're not gonna. You know, the only thing you have to take them off is for major surgery, and you could cut the ring and bring it back to us and put it back on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the only thing, but airports, everything, because it's lightweight.
Okay.
I mean, you probably don't realize half the days you have it on, right?
Right.
You don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, actually I do, because I'll always be like,
Yeah.
oh, I just love it. I'm just like, it's just so beautiful. Like, I just love looking at it. It's just, yeah, I just love it. Now, how would you describe your childhood?
Oh, goodness. Mine probably pretty chaotic. Yeah.
Can you explain that?
I grew up with a single mom who had addiction issues, and we moved quite a bit and had some bad boyfriends and things like that. So it was a little all over the place and chaotic. But
what did her addiction do for your mental health?
well, I'm learning that right now. I'm in therapy finally because I'm finally going to get my act together.
No, that's real though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I appreciate you for telling us.
Yeah,
that.
I think this is, part of the reason I'm able to focus on myself and learn. And I promised my boyfriend I wasn't going to cry, so.
Right. Because I was going to ask, when was your turning point in actually starting to love yourself and learn yourself?
My mom died 7 years ago, and I was not prepared to talk about any of this, guys.
Sorry.
But no, my mom died 7 years ago, and my mom was my everything. And it was very unexpected. The same year she moved, in fact, or that she died, 2 months later, we made a major move to the city from a little bitty town, Wacomas, I don't know, 2,000 people or whatever. And it was about a year after that. I stood in the mirror and I was like, I can't do it anymore. I was shoving my feelings, trying to cope so I could take care of my family and still work every day. And, I didn't have time to feel emotional and so I just kept working, kept living.
Yeah.
And people's like, you're making it. Not really, but I am.
Yeah.
And then, so I started therapy, and it helped me a lot. But then COVID happened, and so we quit going to therapy because they only wanted to do virtual, and I didn't want to do that. And then 3 years ago, I made the tough decision to leave my husband of almost 20 years. And he went through a lot mentally because of that, and my kids did, and but I've tried to focus on myself and just learn more about myself. And I think this year, losing my job, I lived alone for the first time in my life ever. I had no animals, and I was forced to kind of be sad and lay in my bed and I went deep within myself, and that's been a huge thing.
Yeah.
And I am so thankful for all of the chain of events that have happened, even though when they happened I felt like they were
the worst
daggers and I'm not going to get up again. I keep getting back up.
Yeah.
My dad passed away in July, and because of a rough year that I had, I reached out to him. Like, we were in contact with each other since my mom died and stuff, and trying to build a relationship, but it was still, you go down and talk to this man who's your dad, but you don't really know your dad.
Right.
And you have no ill feelings towards him, but you just don't know each other. So we really tried to get to know each other through the one or two times seeing each other a year. But in March, I was really, really bad off, and I called my dad. He's very spiritual, hippy-dippy, I call it. And I've explored more of that side of my belief system. And so I said, I need to go somewhere. I need a retreat. Like, I was just aching to go somewhere and escape my reality at the moment. And he called, and he a little bit later called me and said, hey, I've got some stuff to do around my property. You want to come and help me? I said, yes. And we burned tree limbs for 2 straight days. Huge tree limbs. I had burns and scrapes all over me. But in those 2 days, we went from 2 two people who trying to get to know each other, two father-daughter.
Yeah.
You know, it was that time where we weren't forced to sit and talk.
Right.
We just worked.
Yeah.
And so I got that time with him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would have had that time with him had all the what I considered negative things happen.
Right.
I would have kept going.
Yeah.
Not even, I wouldn't have needed my dad.
Yeah.
I was good.
Right. And you thought you was.
Yeah. But that did a lot for me.
I'm so glad you had that. Wow. Thank you for sharing that.
And I got to meet my grandma and my aunt on his side for the first time.
Wow.
After my dad passed away, we had a small service on his property, but then his mom and sister wanted to have another one on their property.
Mm-hmm.
And so I drove from Austin to just outside of Panama City, Florida, and all by myself.
Wow.
And to meet two people I'd never met before.
Right.
And to stay at their place. I was a little freaked out.
I was going to say, how did you handle that?
They were super nice, and it was a lot of mixed emotions because my whole life I thought, well, they're just not close family people, and that's why I never knew them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, because I was still in contact with my dad my whole life.
Right.
I just didn't see him very often.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad said he wasn't really close with his family. But I get there and they are nice and they're family and they all live on the same 100-and-something acres and,
wow.
you know, eat dinner with each other every night. And, you know, it's like, so I had I like that they're this way.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have another family now that I can explore.
Yeah.
And, you know, they invited me back for their family reunion that they have every year. I was like, every year I've missed
right.
43 years of family
right.
reunions. But, so, you know, there's lots of mixed emotions
right.
that I am still like, I started therapy and I think I was going twice a week, but we got nothing done because I went in just to cry.
Yeah.
And that's all I could do was just
Yeah.
cry. And so I'm getting to where
You
I'm
can
not.
actually talk,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So.
Right. Wow.
But it's been a ride. I mean, it really has.
Yeah, because and I always say this on the couch, is life be lifing. And sometimes we get thrown a curveball that we didn't think that we were ready for.
Yeah.
But when we actually realized that we caught it, we didn't have a glove on. We still caught it, and we are still hanging on, and we still doing this. So I'm glad that you still hung on and you're still here with us, because trust me, I've been there. You know, life, especially, you know, going through this case that, like, I know I'm innocent, and it's just like, but I'm treated like I'm not because I'm a past felon, a past violent felon, which, and everybody that follows me, they know I went to prison for shooting a man that raped me. So it was like, but it doesn't say that in black and white. It just says assault with a dangerous weapon. So it's just like, I was so overwhelmed that I almost didn't even get up off the table for my shoulder surgery. And this is a simple surgery. But they had a hard time waking me up because I was just like, just so overwhelmed. So I get it, you know, and just being raw like this on the couch, and I definitely appreciate you for sharing. Seriously.
Thank you.
Now, so you experience depression and anxiety, like, if you don't have your therapist, how do you deal with that?
Well, before I was going, honestly, I don't think that I was actually dealing with it. I was. They say feeling it.
Right.
Allowing yourself to feel it.
Right.
Is processing it. So I laid in bed and cried.
Right.
I lost 13 pounds in a month. And I'm still losing and not gaining.
Right.
But, you know, like things like that, I definitely spent a lot of time crying. And it's just, and remembering things and thinking about things. But usually once I've cried about it, I can get over it.
Yeah.
Move on, and my day-to-day is still normal.
Right. But we can't help when flashbacks happen. They
No.
just happen.
Yes. And you
sometimes,
feel different.
yeah, sometimes the smell can make it happen. Or,
I am very fortunate, and I was bullheaded, and I don't want to see that I have somebody who cares about me in my life,
Mm-hmm.
who, you know, I have this. I don't have a full-time job. Yeah. And he is covering the bill for me to go to therapy, you know, because he wants me better.
Right.
Or he's doing things really just supportive of my mental health.
Yes.
And
That's the type of people that you need. People that energize you and charge you.
Yeah, and he really is caring about that. And it took us a little bit to figure that out, to figure out that it was probably a lot me.
Okay. At least she was woman enough to admit it.
I've never had a problem admitting it if I really knew it.
Right.
I mean, never in my life have I really had a problem with doing that. But
Right.
It's understanding it and knowing it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Knowing, understanding why I do the things I do.
Right.
So.
But that's because of you. You went through a traumatic childhood, and
it
sometimes
has been, you know.
It doesn't just leave.
I never got to, you know, even live my I got pregnant at 16. I got married, had another kid, you know, got divorced, then got
so you
locked
didn't
up
really have
again.
a teenage year.
No, and got married to my second husband. So by the time I was 23, I had 5 kids because he had 2 kids. I had 2. We had 1 together.
Right.
All under the age of 7. I dropped out of high school.
So you've been an adult all your life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I joke. I mean, and now the joke is now I'm basically a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
At least with my boyfriend, I'm a 3-year-old.
Yeah, you growing up. And I always tell people my life grew me up because I was a baby compared to how I am now. Like,
I am going the opposite way. And
but you know what? With a Libra, I don't know if you know this, but with a Libra, the more you're comfortable with somebody, they bring your child.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. So your child will come out, but that's because you're very comfortable. That person matches your energy.
Yes.
Yeah. That's just.
And he definitely does that for me, I think.
So I get that. So don't think that it's dumb or embarrassing. No, girl, you act as young as possible.
I tell him all the time that I was like, you know, I ran a whole house. Like, I paid all the bills.
Yeah.
I made all the appointments.
Yeah.
I took care of 5 kids. You know, I did it all.
Right.
Like,
but I'll tell you this.
I was also the director of human resources, and you know, I can do
didn't want for nothing.
Yeah.
But check this out. I was working at the mall, making good money, being able to help my wife with the bills, and if she needed help. Now that I'm injured, I haven't worked in 3 years. I feel sometimes less than that I can't work and do the things and provide the way I used to. So if you feel like that, I get it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it gets overbearing when it's like, even though everything seems good, everything is, we're happy, but it's like, damn, I couldn't buy something that I wanted to buy, or I couldn't pay for something that I needed to pay for. Or I'm short, or I got to humble myself and ask. It's just, I get it.
I mean, I grew up poor. I mean, I've been there. It doesn't, I can save money. I've stretched dollars.
Right.
My husband only made $24,000 a year when we had 5 kids.
Right.
So he was just a police officer in a small town.
Right.
So, you know, that doesn't make a lot of money.
Right.
And I can stretch $1.
Yeah.
But I like nice things.
Yes.
I've become bougie.
Yeah. I get it. Girl, I get it. I'm telling you. And those of you that's watching, I know y'all 100% get it, because when I tell you, sometimes life will throw you a curveball. You will be all the way up here at your highest and then end up at your lowest, and you like, that's when you find out who's really there for you, who's really in your circle, who's really...
I've lost a lot of people, some by choice and some by not.
Yeah.
You know?
Because you see true colors. True colors come out like a rainbow, okay? I'm just saying. If you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. CouchChronicles.No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .coms, which is THA, real JANELL, and THA Couch.com. Forever Frosted OKC on all social media. Make sure that you follow them, and foreverfrosted.com. If you would like to book them for your personal events, tap in with them. I'm telling you, we're going to get into a demonstration. I'm going to go get my wife. I'm going to play one more song. I see everybody. Make sure that y'all follow them. So, are y'all on YouTube?
Not on YouTube.
Yeah, I
Just
gotta
Instagram
get on
and Facebook right now.
Okay. We got to get you on
We'll
YouTube.
get on. We're not into the whole social media completely yet. I know.
Right.
Yeah.
It's okay. We getting there.
We need the young kids to help us.
Yes, yes. Let me play one more song. I got y'all. And let me go get my wife.
Okay.
You ain't never ever gotta wonder. I ain't never ever gonna doubt you. I can do it on my own solo, but I don't wanna be without you. I really don't even know how to. I told myself 1,000 times I'll never come to you again. I just told myself 1,000 lies. Even though you made me feel crazy, I still hit you up on a daily. It really don't cease to amaze me, cause sex on the beach is amazing. I think about you every day and night. If it ain't you, then it ain't my type. Baby, you the truth, I ain't gonna lie. I'm addicted cause I'm so high of you. I'm chasing you. I'm wasted off you. I've been sipping when I'm off that you. Got me tipsy, I'm hella buzzed when I'm off that you. Everything spinning, everything blurry when I'm off that you. Everything litty, everything pretty when I'm off that you. Patron on the Henny, I really ain't picky, long as it's you. Purple raindrops in Manhattan, got me feeling kinda old-fashioned. Tequila sunrise in the Hamptons, Patron mean Boston Spanish. I really don't think I can manage. I know if I'm with you, then I ain't gon' drive. If I'm off you, then I ain't gon' lie. This is how I feel when angels fly. Too much of you ain't the answer. I hate to say it, baby, you a cancer, but you made me feel so romantic. Got me head straight to the dance floor. I feel like I'ma be here all night. When I'm with you, everything alright, cause you made me feel so warm inside. I'm addicted cause I'm so high of you. I'm chasing you.
Oh yeah.
I'm wasted off you. I've been sipping when I'm off that you. Got me tipsy, I'm hella buzzed when I'm off that you. Everything spinning, everything blurry when I'm off that you. Everything litty, everything pretty when I'm off that you. Patron on the Henny, I really ain't picky, long as it's you.
Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. We are gonna do a live demonstration, and my wife is picking the one that she wants right now. And actually, do you want to grab that chair that I slid out there and put it right here, or do you want?
Oh yeah. Is there a rolly chair right there?
Oh, yep, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
We can roll that right on.
And I'm
over.
gonna move the camera to this side so y'all can look at them.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Actually.
Over this way.
Yeah.
Got it.
Forever Frosted OKC. Y'all about to see.
Okay, we're on. Okay. Yes, I like that.
Okay.
Doesn't have too much sparklies on it.
Yes. Yes.
Amen. Amen. Yes, yours is still on, going strong.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see. Can I show the one that she picked?
Yes.
All right, and you guys, this is the one that she picked.
Right. I had a necklace with that pattern once, and I'm probably going to have one again, so it'll go perfect with it when I do get one. Yeah.
All right. She put her cool little glasses on.
Like a cyborg. Wow.
Well, these things are really tiny. So.
Right. You got to be able to focus.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you guys, you would have to get focused. You gotta, I think you gotta squint your eyes real good to make sure that you're looking and that you can see it, because that is small.
Yeah, it's like literally on the tip of her finger. That's how jewelers work, you know what I'm saying? They have the little eye thing comes down like
Yeah.
and you can zoom in, on
Ready,
it.
set, spark.
Mm-hmm.
This is cool. Make sure you guys follow them on all social media. Forever Frosted Oklahoma. Forever Frosted OKC.
All right. Just relax your arm.
Okay, relax.
Yeah. Do you want it a snugger or looser fit?
I want it to be snug.
Snug. Okay.
Yeah.
Like about like that?
Yeah, like about right like that.
Okay.
That way when I'm at work, I don't have to worry about it snagging too much or rolling down.
Right.
I want to keep it right there.
That is perfect.
Yes.
Absolutely. So I have a question. If you wanted to do like an anklet, you can do that too?
Yes.
Oh.
Necklaces. I've got necklace and ring.
Oh, wow. Oh, you can do a ring too?
Oh, wow.
She got a ring one. Wow.
Ooh.
That's awesome. Very fun.
The anklets are a little tricky in the winter with boots and socks.
Yeah.
True. True, it can be.
And I do have a couple more questions before we are done.
Yes. You can ask.
Okay.
Talk.
All right.
I can talk and work.
You
Maybe.
know.
We shall
Now,
see.
how's your support system?
Now?
Mm-hmm.
I think I have a pretty good support system.
Good. What about for you, for the business? How's the support system for the
It's
business?
good. It's good.
Good.
I mean, we're just networking and
Right.
learning and trying to get into events where we feel like we're going to not sit there all day. Like people that,
Right.
well, not first of all, know what are willing to learn.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, that's
Right.
important.
Exactly. Now, my last question is, what type of crowd does your business usually bring?
20-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
Almost every 20 to 25-year-old. But I mean, I got my first one at 45 or 44. And I didn't know what it was. So
Right.
it's kind of a mixture between that.
Mm-hmm.
When we were at the mall, it was around the 20s. People get engaged or friendship bracelets for shopping and
Yeah.
things like that. So
Right.
I think it's
And for those of you that have a Sweet 16 or quinceañera coming up.
Yes.
Oh,
These
yeah.
are perfect for
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
parties like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can present your daughter, with something like
Yep.
this. Not just some heels. You can present her with heels and an anklet.
Yep. And I'm sure if other people want to do it too, they can
Mm-hmm.
line up,
Yep.
Yes.
commemorate the moment, the mother, hell,
Mhm.
she can have more than one.
Yep. Definitely.
All right. Is that feel good?
Yeah, it
Okay.
does.
Perfect.
It does.
It's pretty good.
I usually wear my hair tie right there anyway, so.
Mhm.
Now let's hope that I actually cut the right one.
So you could cut the wrong one on accident?
well, one that's already been on there. They're so small.
That you can't even.
Like if you got the one that the ring's in.
Right. All
Right.
right. You have to start it over?
Right.
Mhm.
There we go.
Yes, first choice, first
Yes.
time. Look at that, y'all.
Yes. Wow.
I don't have to worry about unclasping it. I don't have to worry about anything.
Yep.
And it don't got jewels in it, so
Mm-hmm.
that's
Very
cool.
masculine.
That's yes,
Yes.
very
Yes.
very.
It
I mean,
is.
I like that. Very tasteful,
Yes.
beautiful.
Yeah, it is. And it
I
looks good
appreciate
on
that.
gray.
Now we
Yeah.
matching.
Yeah.
Right? We got one.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah, forever. Yes. Now, again, if you guys would like to book them, they also have a QR code that I can post to my page, or you can also follow them on all social media and see it. Is there anything that you ladies would like to share? Do you have any events coming up that you haven't mentioned?
We will be in Guthrie
Mhm.
downtown at their holiday market tomorrow from
Okay.
3 to 9.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then Sunday, the Grove in Edmond,
Mhm.
the Clubhouse from 12 to 4.
Okay. And is there a way you guys can send me those flyers that I can post them?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. I definitely appreciate you guys for being on the couch.
Yes, thanks for having us.
Definitely. You guys, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. And I will see you guys on a Monday. Monday is mental health talk, so make sure that if you do want to speak on mental health to DM me today. I love you guys.
Forever frosted, y'all.
Period.
Come on. I love it. I know y'all was in here having fun.
Yes.
That was great.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
I'm nervous when we're doing on this. You got in the first though.
Right, right, yeah.
Under pressure. I should have said, play that song.
Exactly, under pressure. But she did good, and she didn't cut me.
Definitely. Spotify, Pandora, thank you so much for tuning in. It's the
Spark
Couch
you.
Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits.